With my team of 5 characters, I have set out to reach max level and take on the most difficult challenges a 5-player team can face. Welcome to Multiboxing Classic. Why don't you meet the team? Tanker Boy, Tauren Feral Druid. Drainer Boy, Orc Destruction Warlock. Porter Boy, Troll Frost Mage. Shocker Boy, Tauren Elemental Shaman. And Cedar Boy, Troll Holy Priest. I'm heading into Razorfen Downs at level 37, and I'm excited to have a break from Scarlet Monastery. Here are my current talents. My Druid is basically going like a Bear Tank raid spec, my Warlock going DS Rune raid spec, my Mage is slowly building towards the Arcane Frost raid spec with a couple of talent points out of the normal spots, like Increased Arcane Explosion is definitely talents I'm going to take. My Shaman is going pretty close to what an Elemental raid spec would look like, even though Elemental Shaman raiding isn't that common, I know. And my Priest is going the 2130 Holy Discipline spec with Spirit buff. RFD was one of my favorite dungeons to run while leveling up my warrior, and I'll tell you why. It's all AoE. Pretty much every mob in this place is grouped into a pack. I mean, you can easily do like 12 mob pulls in here. While I won't be doing anything quite that big until I get a few levels higher, I plan on doing most of the dungeon as 4 to 8 mob pulls. The AoE is going pretty good. Instead of just spamming Arcane Explosion, my Mage now weaves in Cone of Cold. I got tired of all the runner mobs in Scarlet Monastery. Most of the mobs here are undead and won't run, but Cone of Cold is still good DPS, provided the targets are in front of my Mage. I've gotten to the room of the first boss, Tutankhamun, and I have to finish clearing out the room. And look at these, just more beautifully made AoE packs to pull. Yeah, the AoE is going quite well. Pretty much the same as it did throughout all of Scarlet Monastery. The one annoying thing about this place are all the debuffs. There's poisons and, well, mainly diseases, but there's some poisons and stuff too. And yeah, that's actually proving to be a bit of a pain. Alright, now I'm ready for him. I have to bang this gong. And there'll be a bunch of little spiders. Even more AoE. So I'll clean these. Oh, there's some more over here. I'll clean these guys up. Oh my god, look at those poisons. And for my next ringing of the gong, it should be 4 big elite spiders. Undead spiders, actually. Even scarier than regular spiders. Well, these are humanoid undead spiders. That are also vampires. This should be pretty simple. Just a 4 mob pull, nothing I haven't seen before. Now it's time for the big man himself. Now he does a root and drops threat, but it shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to stand between him and my casters. That way when that happens, I won't be out of range to taunt him. It's a curse, not really that big of a deal. I'm sure I'll have no problem killing him with that up. There's the web, taunt him back. And down he goes. Oh, if only I was a warrior. Just when you thought the AoE couldn't get any better. I hate to interrupt the Skelly Boy concert, but I do need to kill this boss. Dude, how do I get... There we go. Yeah, this guy can drop a belt that's pretty good for my casters. See if I can get it. The Fleshhide Spalders from Glutton. Very nice for my Druid. And I'm just starting to get towards the inner ziggurat. The mobs are getting to the upper 30s now. They're still all grouped into packs, though. I mean, every mob pretty much in this place is just in a pack, perfectly waiting for me to AoE them. Now, these Frozen Souls are one of the few problem mobs in here. They do a silence, but as long as I hold threat on my Druid on them, he should only silence my Druid, which is not that big of a deal. Yep, there's the silent. Damn, 10 seconds long, too. Yeah, that would be very bad on my casters, but I can just swipe instead of Demo Roar when I get silence on my Druid. And now for the final boss, Amnenar the Coldbringer. I've never multi-boxed this guy before, so we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna keep my casters close so they can easily AoE when the ads come. I want my Druid to have full health mostly before the ads come. That way I don't have to generate a lot of healing threat. Alright, here are the ads. Oh wow, they're actually hitting pretty hard. The boss himself doesn't hit that hard, but these ads are tearing me up. Better start the AoE. Ooh, I'm already doing pretty bad on mana. More ads. No, don't die. Oh, just finish him off. Oh, come on. 100 health. Alright, well I got him to 100 health. I should be able to finish. Alright, round 2. This time I think I'm going to try to ignore the ads until all of them are out and then AoE them. We'll see how that works, though. I think that's only 2 groups of ads he summons in total, so I'll try to burst him down and get both groups of ads out. Alright, here's the first group. Let's see if I can hold aggro on them. God, the problem is they do so much damage, my priest has to generate a ton of healing threat just keeping my Druid alive. Alright, he's got 1 on him. I guess he can live through that. Alright, where are those second ads? There they are. Oh, 3 of them resist. God damn it. 3 of them resisted my challenging roar. Man, that sucks. Third time is the charm, they say. We'll see if that's true. I'm gonna leave my guys a little further back this time. Alright, I'm really gonna try to hold... Oh, I already lost one. Alright, well, 1 isn't that bad. Alright, there's the second group. I can challenging roar. Only 2 resist. I think I'm good. I think I can survive this. All my guys are good health. Ooh. Alright, the ads are dealt with. Outside of the ads, this boss is actually not a hard boss. It's the ads that make it difficult. Ooh, I got the chest. That'll be good for my warlock. Tons of stamina. And the gloves for my druid's caster set. You probably noticed that I now have two click bars. The one on the right is still the same old heal click bar, just sized differently. The one on the left, however, I have made for dispelling. I won't go too in depth on how exactly it's set up, but I'm going to use it to dispel everything. Whether it's my mage decursing, priest dispelling magic or diseases, or my shaman dropping poison or disease cleansing totem. Most of the time I can just dispel out of combat, and this click bar saves me from having to swap windows after every pack to dispel. On the occasions when I do need to dispel something in the heat of action, this click bar is going to make it a lot easier. My next run saw me get to the boss with no problems. I'm opting here for the more close approach, and I think it's going to work better AoEing the ads this way. It should help that I'm level 38 now too. A little sloppy, but it got the job done. Wait a minute, why doesn't he have his skull? I forgot to grab the quest. I'll be able to do it next run. I'm outside of RFD doing the dungeon quest to kill the mobs out here. I'm going to do one more RFD run to finish my quest, and it will be my last. I know I spoke earlier about how I love this dungeon, and while that's still true, I'm going to head back to Scarlet Monastery Cathedral. My main reason is money. The humanoids that make up the cathedral's mobs just drop more stuff. I'm going to need money for mounts soon, and I'm pretty low on gold at the moment. For the last 4 levels or so, I've been sending all my extra money to my 60 warrior for his epic mount. If you notice my XP bar, you will see I have lots of rested XP. I was on vacation for about a week right before this clip, so I have plenty of rested XP to burn through. In my last RFD run, let's talk about gear. I was able to get 2 Robes of the Lich for my Mage and Warlock, as well as a Death Mage sash for both of them, a Silky Spider Cape for my Warlock, and Fleshhide Shoulders for my Druid. Pretty good gear. Amnenar was a challenging boss and a lot of fun to do. I'll be sad to see him go. After turning in the RFD quests, I need to do library one more time for a quest I forgot to do. Simple enough. Now begins my grind through Cathedral. I'm gonna stay here till level 42 or possibly 43. I have the dungeon down pretty good by now. Getting to the Cathedral is easy, and then once I'm there, the AoE pulls just start flowing in. There are no ranged mobs in the Cathedral itself, so pulling them exactly where I want them is simple. I try to pull packs of about 4 to 6 mobs and AoE them down. Oh man, I almost forgot. I have some gear I've been saving for my boys now that I hit 38 and 39. Got these black mage weave gloves. I have the red mage weave pants and some healing pants for my priest. I have some stuff saved for the 40s and 50s too. Oh yeah, these legs and boots. This will be a nice upgrade for my druid. This should help the cathedral runs go faster too. And while I'm here, I couldn't resist getting tabards for all my boys. I think it's time that I started representing the guild and look a little nicer too. And there you have it. We are decked out in new gear and tabards, ready to go. Now at level 38 and up, the last 2 bosses are super easy. Not the challenge they were at level 36. But that doesn't mean that it's always smooth.
Oh no!
As I was just about to get level 40, I had a mishap killing the west wing of the cathedral. Some of the mobs ran off and pulled the boss. This seems to be a running theme with me. All 3 of my DPS died pretty quickly, and I was just gonna let my druid and priest die and run back. But then I thought, why not try to 2-man the bosses? Throw some hots on my druid. Should be pretty easy until I have to fight both of them at once. Pop out again to throw some more hots and drink a mana pot. Alright, here comes the hard part. Get some more hots. Oh shit, I don't have enough mana for bear form. Alright, I can go back in now. Pop a mana pot on my priest. Hopefully this will last. Another round of hots on my druid. Another round of hots. And a mana potion. Ooh, one boss down. I think I got this in the bag now. Man, I can do this all day, and people say they prefer warrior tanks. Yes, we did it. What was that? An 8-minute fight. God damn, was that satisfying. I took a quick detour to Stranglethorn Vale to kill Gorlash, which got me some pretty good caster bracers. I want to warn you about what I think is the most dangerous mob inside the cathedral, the Scarlet Wizard. They tend to only be dangerous in higher numbers, but sometimes an AoE pull can have as many as 3 of them. The reason they are dangerous is the fact that they can AoE with Arcane Explosion. Here's how I deal with them. When I initially pull a group with 1 or more wizard in it, I do all my demo roaring with the mobs more than 10 yards away from my casters. This way, if they AoE, they won't hit my team. I think they're set up to only AoE when they get in range of more than 1 player. So you'll see here, when I bring the mobs into range, the wizards start AoEing. Having a few of these in a pack and not being ready for them can easily wipe a group. So, I continued leveling here until my team was 43. Eventually, somewhere around 40 or 41, I started doing bigger pulls in the cathedral, pulling all the mobs in the cathedral in 6 pulls, plus the 2 boss encounters. What loot did I get? Everything I wanted. 5 plus of the helmet I can't pronounce, 5 plus triune amulets, 3 hands of righteousness, and more Inquisitor's shawls than I can remember. Just hit 43 and there's one last thing to do before leaving Scarlet Monastery for good. A large, reckless pull that may end in my team's death. I've left some mobs in the wings of the cathedral up, and I'm going to pull the last boss. Oh man, that was fun. That went better than I expected. That is going to be it for me in Scarlet Monastery. I'm going to be sad to say goodbye to this place. Great money, great XP, good gear. Thank you for watching the video, I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to watch me in real time, you can find me streaming at twitch.tv/Leecherboy, link in the description. And as always, happy gaming.